Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 18 of the Rosebud Challenge. We have mom and son eating. So it looks like she stuck it in her pocket and now she's taking it back out again. And Jeremy has come to join them. Mom and dad are eating salmon, herb crusted salmon to be specific. And Riot here is eating some fruit salad. Where I can hear the cooking channel. There. Turkey. We don't have turkey in Sims 4. We have roast chicken instead. I had roast turkey in Sims 2, and I can't recall for sure with Sims 3. I know in Sims 2 it was something that would fill them up a lot. So let's see where Ryan is. It's Monday night. Does he have to do his homework? Had he done it? No, he had not. So he needs to do his homework. Can we, oops, took that out. No, we can't breed the frogs. We will, not sure what Jeremy was doing there, but he's finished eating. So we are going to have him go write. Resume writing. It happened one dinner break. We'll have him listen to Pop. I'm assuming we've been doing that. It looks like our Eden is going to bed. Got to gather up their dishes. Thinking the other one must be on. I think we need to get them a table in here, a coffee table, because then they wouldn't put them on the floor. They would put them on the little table. Put that in there for that to finish. Still red. It's green now. We can add the next garbage. And keep waiting till it goes green. Now green, we can put the last dish in. So we just made 90 simoleons by putting it in the garbage can. So he's finished his homework. Let's see. He wants to play. He needs to play with 3 toys. Now, how tired is he? He's actually okay, though he is going to school. We'll let him play with 1 toy. Can we... Did he actually eat this? This being the fruit salad that's in his inventory. I'm not sure why. And we still can't breed the frogs. And then after he plays with that one, we will let him go to sleep. Kiddo. He's probably tired. Or he's not that tired, but he does have to get up to go to school tomorrow. He finished? Oh, he did. Sometimes it takes him forever to play with the toys. It really didn't seem to take very long. I'm going to be nice and put his toy away. And I have to remember which toy he played with, because I think they have to play with different toys for that to count. So we have Jeremy, not inspired unfortunately, but writing. Hopefully it still ends up as a good book, which is the goal we're trying to get to, so that we can then have him publish some books. Because the third tier of the best-selling author aspiration requires them to publish 10 books, and and they have to be published or self-published. I'm sure counts, but I never publish books until we can sell them to the publisher, because they make more money. Finish your book. What is it you want to buy? A pool. We can't see her aspirations because she's asleep. Or Ryan's aspirations. I can't remember exactly when Eden was going to have the baby, because when they're in the 3rd trimester, it just says question mark, question mark. And I normally track it. So, and there she is. She's gone. And I don't think I was about to let her go dance. They can't dance when they're in labor. Can't really do very much of anything. And she does want to buy a pool, and she wants to embrace Jeremy, which she can't really do right now because he is busy writing a book. And she is dancing, but not anything that I told her to do, so it won't count. Control the forums. You control the forums. That's allowed. Not expecting you to make any money right now since you're in labor. 3 hours. I usually wait till right near the end. I probably may have already said the last time, because I find that when you send them to the hospital, like right when they go into labor, the doctors and stuff aren't always there, and then it glitches out, and a lot of times I used to have to send them back home and then back again, which is like an extra set of 2 loading screens. So I usually wait until they're almost ready, till this is like in the minutes left. There, he finished. Now, did that qualify? It did. It was, you know what? We're going to do a rallying of the troops because I don't think you're going to get enough sleep before you have to go to the hospital. You can propose a crazy scheme. More friendly. Look, it should have blue on the left-hand side of the proposes. There you go. This is blue. Club activity, so propose crazy scheme. He wants to buy a puppet theater. He just wants to spend money. That's all I can say. Now we're going to go publish some of these books. We're going to sell. That's excellent. So anything excellent or below will sell to publisher. If they happen to have any bestsellers, the bottom option here, which is submit book copy to Literary Digest, then we will sell any bestsellers there, but you can only do that once a week. I don't remember where I was. I'll assume that was there. Keep an eye. Or One Blue Shoe, A Tale of Lost and Found is excellent, so we will submit that to the publisher. You Rock, A Celebration of You is excellent, I think it was. And this is actually, it happened one dinner break, the one he just wrote is excellent. So he's got 7, which means we'll get some money. Now, where is she in terms of her 2 hours? Still not down in the last countdown. Now what are you going to do? Yeah, you can browse the web if that's what you want to do. I'll let you do whatever you want. Anything? Maybe he can go evolve a couple of plants while we're waiting for the time to go by. Some dragon fruits that are very nice, which will become good. The next tier after very nice. I don't remember all the tiers off by heart, but I do remember a handful of what the great. The next step of great is excellent. Do you remember that? And then perfect comes after pristine. I don't remember all of them. Remember a few of them. So let's see. So how far is she? 42 minutes. I think we can go to the hospital. Have the baby at the hospital. We will bring Jeremy. I think is, yeah, we started them married, so it is, I was going to say, I think he's her husband. But we started them as a married couple. A lot of times I start them as roommates, and then part of what they have to do is become a couple. But for simplicity's sake, just start them as a married couple right off the bat this time. We could get right down to focusing on making money. Since that was the goal of this challenge, is to have 1 million simoleons in our household. Get the achievement. That is the Rosebud achievement. Hence the name, the Rosebud Challenge. Very simple. So, no, you don't need to go buy a drink. Thank you. You can come with your wife. Hope this is a girl, or you're going to be trying for another baby. Really want to try for a baby right away. I would like to take a break from the babies. And how did he? Oh, he must have done that. Reached guarding level 9 right before they came. Oh, he's playing incredible sports. In that tension, yes, that's pre-parental panic. Now he's coming over, and we're going to have the old machines. The only reason I come to the hospital is because it greens out all of the... He should be sleeping, so we'll let him. Ryan, normally when I'm away, I will have them build a skill, but there's no point, because he really should be asleep. Hopefully he's in bed when we get home. The reason I come to the hospital when they have their babies is because all of her needs have all been maxed out. They're all perfectly green. And we have a girl. And Shirley Hope, Madeline Hope, Lindsay Hope, Precious Hope, Alicia Hope, Kylie, spelled funny, Joanna, Jocelyn, Yaritza. I think I'd have a hard time saying that. Candace, Shelby. I think I maybe like Shelby. Dylan, Elisa, Brittany, Tanya. Oh, just keep going through. Catlin, Hope, Juliette. We'll make her Juliette Hope. It doesn't look like we had twins because they normally would have popped up already. So we had our little girl. We have a boy and a girl. And we will have another baby, but not right away. We will do some concentrating on making money for a bit. And then maybe we'll have another 2 kids. It'll be good if they were twins. So we didn't have to go through a few more pregnancies with her. Maybe we'll go for fertility massage. Now, what is he doing? He's taken off. Oh, he can go on the computer. That's fine. Let's see. Can we go home? I'd like to go home now. There we go. We're off home. Now, with the expansion pack coming out November 1st in North America, November 3rd in some other places, the City Living expansion pack, it has a new type of death, it seems. It's poorly made pufferfish nigiri or something like that can cause death. So that's kind of interesting. I like that they have sushi coming back. Hopefully they have more than just that one type of sushi. That one's obviously dangerous. So I guess you can tell. Just don't eat it if it's poor. Make sure it's normal or excellent. Oh, the little boy can't get out of his bed or get into his bed because the baby's beside. We're going to go put the baby in their bedroom. And she can go, and where is he? He needs to go back to bed. No, you don't need to be on the computer. Go have a little snooze. You're pretty maxed out. You really need to have a snooze. All your skills are pretty good. So your skills, all your needs are pretty good. You should go check. Gone and checked your baby. Feed, breastfeed, cuddle. You can finish painting when you're done. You want to embrace Jeremy. That's fine. He's sleeping on the couch. You may as well just go sleep in your bed. Might put the baby out here so that they don't wake up when the baby cries. Especially because right now her needs are perfect, so she can do some money making. And his needs aren't so good, so we don't want him getting woken up by the baby. So I'm going to let Ryan. I'm gonna have him wash his hands. He can get up. Then he can ponder moves, so he is focused. Pondering moves will make them focused, and focused is a good. If you look at for going to school, ideal mood is being focused. So we will send him to school focused, hopefully. I don't know what's more important, getting him there on time or what. So now I'm going to put it my way of moving the baby around the house. Take the baby out to the porch where she can go and do some painting. Resume her painting. It will let me. A little bit glitchy. Oh, of course it won't because I'm not on her. She has to resume the painting. So we will put this over to the creativity. Painter extraordinaire aspiration, because let's me just knocking the keyboard tray. I don't know if the dog is here. Okay. And I noticed listening to another video that the dog often shakes, and I usually don't notice to say that that's just the dog. The dog likes to follow me around everywhere or be where I am. Have his little bed beside. Yes, and I think he knows I'm talking about him. He's looking at me. The little. We were told he was a pocket beagle, but I think maybe a cross between a pocket beagle and possibly a dachshund. He's not a very big dog. She's busy painting. Isn't a masterpiece, but at least it made some money. Oh, a whole 280. That's not very much, I'll have to say. So why don't we try making a landscape painting? It should make more than that, if nothing else. Oh, she needs to dance because she's bored. Just turn it on, pop, and then have her dance. That might not be helping with the quality of the paintings. Baby's awake, kicking away. So he made $17.90. Was that all his money? Yeah, because she hasn't obviously published any books yet. So after she finishes this painting and does a little dance, assuming she doesn't have to look after the baby, I'm going to send her off to do some writing. Oh, our place doesn't need the maid services today, so he's going to head off to his next client. And the gardener didn't seem to have to be there very long. That wasn't a masterpiece, but it's still worth 848 simoleons. So I'll take that. A lot better than 200 something simoleons the other little painting was worth. And we'll bring the baby back inside because we're going to go inside now that she's finished. Now that her bored moodlet is gone, and we are going to have her write a motivational book because she is confident and she can listen to blues, doesn't matter what she's listening to because she is not pregnant anymore. One thing I just realized, I'm going to buy them. I really like mirror on the my keyboard tray is pounding. Have it flat on the now it doesn't seem to be connecting now that I've moved it. Put it back, see if that works on the wall. I'm not very creative when it comes to names of books. I usually just use the names that are there and maybe sometimes change them up. So we have duplicates, but variation on the duplicates. She's going to write. And how is Jeremy doing with his needs? Let's look at him. He's almost maxed in terms of his sleep. So I am going to have him cloud gaze so that we can get him inspired. And then maybe he hasn't said hello to little Juliette. So we'll have him. Oh, I didn't realize they had different last names. I'm going to try and see. I'll have to edit the baby's name. I couldn't remember. So she'll have to become Talbot Hope. She won't have to, but we will make her Talbot Hope. Oh, baby's sleeping. Don't wake him up. Don't wake her up. So it's time for you to work on a book. We will have you write a screenplay, Mr. Jeremy. And you can listen to the same blues music your wife is listening to. And we will, injure Sue. Like I said, I just changed the name or something like that. There you go. Congratulations on the new addition to the family from Clara Bjorkson. There, we'll turn off that message. Thank you very much. And did I change her? Nope, I gotta pause this. I don't have her on the writing aspiration. Just to write 5 books. She's written 3 of the 5 good books she needs to write to complete this tier, and she needs to get that done so that she can write. Oh, there's the timing. That's the timer for this episode, and there's the baby crying. So I think we will. Is it a dirty diaper? I think we'll have him look after that because he's already on the last 3rd tier. So we already are earning money from him. And since it's just a dirty diaper, he can do it. And we have little Ryan is at school, and we have our newest Juliette. And that's going to be it for this episode, or this installment, whatever you want to say. And we will see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.